Welcome everybody to Lindsay, Oklahoma, or excuse me, Perry, Oklahoma. I'm used to saying Lindsay. Your hometown Lindsay Leopards taking on Chandler Lions, and starting lineup for the Lindsay today will be on the mound will be Brody Ramming. Doing catcher today will be Clayton Sanders. First base, Bo Blankenship. Second will be Ty Ferguson. Shortstop, Bentley Kessler. Third base, Tucker Morris. Outfield left field will be Aiden Ramage. Center field will be number 4, Mitchell Henson, and right field will be Caleb Entz. And just letting the Lindsay warm up right now and waiting on them. And first up the bat will be number 31 for Chandler. So we are the home team today.
Lindsay Leopards will be the home team in this contest.
And Lindsay played yesterday
Number 10, Brody Ramming.
and against Davis, first game. We won by 1, 4-3. Lost to Perry next game by 1. First pitch from Brody Ramming will be called ball. It count 1-0. This is a double elimination, so if they do lose this game, they are done. But if they win, they will play at 6:30 against Perry again. So 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. He fouled away. It count 1-2. So 1-2 count. It's number 31. Waiting his turn after him will be number 2 for the Lions. The 1-2. That's a little bit outside. It's count 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. He popped over to, and he fouled away. Keep the count at 2-2. So 2-2 count to number 31 for the Lions. Waiting the pitch from Ramming. Pitches away. That's going to be inside and high. That'll be a full count now. The payoff pitch. He popped over, fouled away. Keep it a full count. So full count, number 31. Waiting the pitch. Pitches away. That's going to be popped over to second baseman, Kessler. Come up with the catch. He'll be out number 1. That'll retire number 31 and bring up number 2.
Now coming to the plate for the Lions will be the shortstop, number 2, Bradley Belonsic.
Bradley, shortstop, number 2. After him will be number 1. Pitch from Ramming. Looked right, a little high. Make the count 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Make the count 1-1. So 1-1 count, 1 out. Base is clear. The 1-1 pitch. It's almost going to hit him. It'll be inside. Make the count 2-1. 2-1 count. Number 2. Pitch from Ramming. Maybe foul away. Be a 2-2 count now. I'm just going to talk to Ramming. Head back to the mound. So 2-2 count, 1 out. Base is clear for number 2. Have to win this game to move on to play at 6:30. If we win that, we play tomorrow. That pitch is going to be outside. Be a full count now. Payoff pitch. He popped over to the third baseman. That's going to be fouled, though. So it'll be a full count still. Pitch for Raming. Swing and a miss. Be strike number 3, out number 2. Be a first strikeout from Raming. 2 outs away in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 1. Pittman. Number 1 Pittman up to bat. After him will be number 6. Pitch from Raming. Right down the middle. 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. He popped right over Raming's head. Ferguson, second baseman, will get it over to first, and nice catch there by Blankenship to end the first half of the inning. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. Your Lindsay Leopards taking on Chandler Lions. First up to bat to lead off the bottom of the first inning will be your first hole hitter, number 16, the shortstop, Bentley Kessler. Still scoreless in the bottom of the first. After him will be the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson. Pitches away. A little bit high. Count 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Going to be called strike. Make the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Be high and inside, excuse me. Make the count 2-1 now for Kessler. The 2-1 pitch. Yeah, swing and a miss. So 2-2 count now for the shortstop, Kessler. No outs yet, obviously. And still scoreless. Waiting the pitch. Pitches away. Fouled away. It's going to barely miss the car. Keep the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Gonna hit the dirt. Make it a full count now for Kessler. Payoff pitch. And sure. I think that fouled away. It is bad. So still a full count. Gonna try it again. Pitches away. Nice hit ball over to center, but that's a line drive right into his glove. That'll be out number 1. That'll retire Kessler, and that'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson.
Now coming to the plate for the Leopards, be the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson.
After him will be the third baseman, number 11, Tucker Morris. So one out of the way in the bottom of the first. Again, Ferguson up to bat. Pitches away. It's going to be high. Make the count 1-0. The 1-0. That's going to hit. That's going to be called strike. Make the count 1-1. Nice pitch there. So 1-1 count, 1 out. Base is clear for Ferguson. Pitch. Be high. Make the count 2-1. Two-one pitch. It's gonna be a line drive over to center, and he will get his second out. So that'll be out number 2 for the Leopards. That'll bring up number 11, the third baseman, Tucker Morris.
That'll bring to the plate for the Leopards, baseman, Tucker Morris.
So bases clear, 2 outs. Morris up to bat. After him will be the first baseman, number 21, Bo Blankenship. The windup in the pitch. It's gonna hit Morris. So hit by pitch. Gonna walk him over to first. We'll bring up the first baseman, number 21, Bo Blankenship.
Now with the runner,
Blankenship, first game against Davis, had a single RBI that ended the game, so he's also a senior, one we're gonna miss this year, or next season. So runner at first, 2 outs for Blankenship. Throw it over to first, Morris safe. Throw back over to first again, that was a close one. Still safe. This time he'll pitch it. That'll be inside. Make the count 1-0. So 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at first for Blankenship. Still scoreless in the bottom of the first. Pitch is gonna be popped over first baseman line, first base line, excuse me. Fouled away. Make the count 1-1. So 1-1 count for Blankenship. 2 outs, runner at first. The 1-1 pitch. Inside, Moore's gonna steal second, and he will be safe. So, 2-1 count. Morris at second with 2 outs for Blankenship. Again, still scoreless. Morris saw the opportunity, took it, and was successful. So, pitch right down the middle. Calls it high. So, 3 balls, 1 strike, excuse me, with 2 outs. And I'm gonna call time. Waiting the pitch. The 3-1. Yeah. Line drive right to the, or grounder right to the pitcher. Pitcher will throw it to first. That'll be out number 3. That'll end the first inning. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back with the top of the second. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma.
Center fielder, number 6.
Top of the second inning, still scoreless. Leading off at the top of the second will be number, couldn't get his number, I apologize, number 6 for the Lions. Pitch from Raming. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1, 0-1 count. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Made the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Be outside. Made the count 1-2. The 0-1-2. That's gonna hit the dirt. Run over to first. Throw it over to first. That'll be out number 1.
Now with one away coming to the plate for the Lions, be the designated hitter, number 35.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 35. So 1 out away in the top of the second. Still scoreless, 1 out. Base is clear for number 35. Pitch. Popped over third baseman. Morris going to throw it over to first. Can he get it on time? And he does. That'll be out number 2. So that'll bring up the first baseman, number 13. Maddox. It's 2 outs away in the top of the second. Pitch from Raming. That'll be called strike. Make the count 0-1. So 1 count, 2 outs. Base is clear for number 13. Pitch. He popped over to the second baseman. That'll be an easy out. That'll be out number 3. So Leopards wasting no time in the top of the second. We'll be back at the bottom of the second inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. Leading off the bottom of the second will be number 19, the left fielder, Aiden Ramage. Still scoreless. And after him will be the catcher, number 22, Clayton Sanders.
Leading off for the Leopards, to the home half of the second inning will be the left fielder, number 19, Aiden Ramage.
First pitch. Popped over to the right fielder. Right fielder will be under it. That'll be out number 1.
Sutton there to make the catch for the Lions. That'll be the first out of the inning.
That'll retire Raming. or Ramage, excuse me. That'll bring up the catcher number 22, Clayton Sanders.
Now with 1 out.
So 1 out away in the bottom of the second. Sanders up to bat. After him will be the pitcher number 10, Brody Ramming. Pitches away. Be outside. Made the count 1-0. Count. 1-0 pitch, excuse me. He fouled away. Made the count 1-1. So 1-1, 1 out. Base is clear for Clayton Sanders. The 1-1 pitch. That'll be high and outside. Made the count 2-1. The 2-1. That'll also be fouled away. Made the count 2-2. So 2-2 count, 1 out. Base is clear. The windup in the pitch. Be a swing and a miss. So be strike number 3, out number 2. Retire Sanders and bring up the pitcher number 10, Brody Ramming.
Now coming to the plate.
Pitches away. Yes, 73-mile-per-hour pitch. Also called strike. Made the count 0-1. The 0-1. Gonna hit the dirt. Also outside. Made the count 1-1. The 1-1. 73 miles per hour. Made the count 2-1. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Base is clear for Ramming, the pitcher. Pitches away. A well-hit ball right into the glove of the third baseman. Nice catch there by the third baseman. That'll end the second inning. I'm going to the top of the third. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. Top of the third inning. Still scoreless. Leading off the top of the third will be the catcher number 3. After him will be number 18. Pitch from Ramming. Right down the middle. Make the count 0-1. The 0-1. 81-mile-per-hour pitch. Also right down the middle. So 0-2 count. The 0-2. That's going to be high. So 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Almost hits him. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Also almost hits him again. He ducks. You have full count. I mean, kind of struggling a little bit here, but it's all right. Just the beginning of the game. He can find his rhythm. He had it there for a second, but that's going to be a well-hit ball. A line drive right by the second baseman, Ferguson. That'll be a base hit for number 30. Or, excuse me, not number 30. That is number 3. So Raymond kind of, found his rhythm, kind of lost it again, but it happens. Bring up number 18. Sutton, the right fielder. Waiting his turn after him will be number 20. Pitch from Ramming. He bunted. Also, foul away. Made the count 0-1. Shows bunt again. That's going to be outside, though. Pulls back on time. Made the count 1-1. So 1-1 count, runner at first for number 18. Pitch from Ramming. That'll be bunted. Well bunted ball. We'll throw him out at first. Be a forced out at first, but runner advance over to second. Will be safe. So 1 out away in the top of the third with the runner at second. That'll bring up number 20 for the Lions. Bryson Taylor, number 20, the right fielder. Waiting to pitch from Ramming. Pitches away. Right down the middle. Nice pitch there. It's count 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 78 miles per hour. It's count 0-2. The 0-2. Another swing and a miss. Will be strike number 3. Out number 2. Still runner at second. Bring up the pitcher, number 31. So 2 outs, runner at second. Waiting to pitch from Ramming. Pitches away. He popped over. Gets right by the first baseman. So that'll be... And Clayton Sanders will tag him out. A nice throw there by the right fielder over to Clayton Sanders. The tag out. That'll be out number 3. And that'll prevent him from scoring as well. That'll end the top of the third and bring us to the bottom of the third inning. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Perry, Oklahoma. Bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless. Leading off the bottom of the third will be the center fielder number 4, Mitchell Henson.
Leading.
After him will be the 9-hole hitter, number 1, Caleb Ince, the right fielder. Pitches away. Be high. Made the count 1-0. It's a 1-0 count for Henson. Speedster. The 1-0 pitch. Also be high. Made the count 2-0. Two-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 count now for Henson. Two one. It's gonna be outside, but he calls it a strike. Don't know about that one. So 2-2 count now for Mitchell Henson. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike number 3, out number 1. That'll retire Henson. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, right fielder number 1, Caleb Ince.
Now coming to the plate for Leopards to be the right fielder number 1, Caleb Ince.
Pitches away. He fouled away. Made the count 0-1. So 1 count, 1 out. Bases clear for Ince. The 0-1. Way high and inside. Made the count 1-1. The windup, the pitch, all the way. Mid count 1-2. So 1-2 count, 1 out for Caleb Ince. After him will be back to the top of the lineup with number 16 shortstop Bentley Kessler. The windup and the pitch. It's going to hit him right on the helmet. Well, luckily he had one on. Put him at first. And we'll be back with the top of the lineup now. The shortstop Bentley Kessler, number 16.
Now with the runner at first, 1 out.
So runner at first, 1 out. Kessler up to bat. After him will be second baseman number 3, Ty Ferguson. Waiting the pitch. Pitches away. It'll be high and outside. Well, just outside. Made the count 1-0. Go over to first. Ince is going to be safe. 1-0 count still. Ince at first, 1 out. Waiting the pitch. Pitches away. Be high. Made the count 2-0 for Kessler. The 2-0. Nice pitch there. Made the count 2-1. Waiting the pitch. I'm just going to call time. Pitch, swing and a miss. Made the count 2-2 now with 1 out, runner at first for Bentley Kessler, the shortstop. Still scoreless in the bottom of the third. Waiting the pitch. Pitches away. Gonna hit the dirt. Ince is gonna steal second. Plenty of time. That'll be a full count now for Kessler with Ince at second and 1 out. Again after him, waiting his turn, Ferguson, second baseman. The payoff pitch. It's gonna be high, that'll walk Kessler over to first. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson.
Now,
After him will be number 11, the third baseman, Tucker Morris. So runner at first and second, 1 out. Ferguson up to bat. They wind up in the pitch and be high. Make the count 1-0. And if you need an RBI here, and Ferguson's the one to do it. But that time he's gonna bunt it. He fouled back, make the count 1-1. Yeah, if you need a base hit, definitely Ferguson. He's one of the better hitters on our team for sure. The 1-1 count, 1 out, runner at first and second for Ferguson. The wind up in the pitch. It's gonna be well, he calls it a strike. Looked low. Make the count 1-2. So 1-2 count. Pitches away. Outside. Make the count 2-2. It's a 2-2 count, 1 out. Runner at first and second. Still scoreless. Bottom of the third. Again, after Ferguson, Tucker Morris. Pitch. Well hit ball, line drive, base hit. Right fielder can't get the ball. That'll score 1. And score 2. A double RBI, extra base hit. Ty Ferguson. Leopards now up 2-0 over the Lions in the bottom of the third. Ferguson at second, 1 out still. Bring up the third baseman, number 11, Tucker Morris. And looks like kind of missed what happened there. Looks like Ferguson is now gonna. He's out at third. Put Ferguson at third. No count, 1 out. Coach is gonna, for the Lions, gonna make a mound visit. Is back, ready to go. So runner at third, 1 out, no count yet for Morris. Pitch. That's going to be inside, make the count 1-0. Just as I said it, Ty Ferguson, nice line drive there. Scores 2 in. Knew he would be the one to do it. That pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Make the count 1-1. Ferguson stays at third. 1-1 count. Runner at third, 1 out. For Tucker Morris. The windup in the pitch. It's going to be low. Made the count 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. So 2-1 count for Morris. Still 1 out. After him will be the first baseman, number 21, Bo Blankenship. 2-1. Nice, well hit. That's going to be fouled away, actually. Made the count 2-2. Thought it was gonna go straight, but nope, curved right into foul territory. So count 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Gonna hit Morris. I'll put runners on the corners now with 1 out. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 21, Bo Blankenship. Again, Blankenship up to bat. After him will be the left fielder, number 19, Aiden Ramage.
Now coming to the plate, Lindsay will be the first baseman, number 21, Bo Blankenship.
So again, runners on the corners, 1 out. Blankenship up to bat. Morris at first. Ferguson at third. The windup in the pitch. Morris will still second. Plenty of time. He will steal second with Bo Blankenship 1-0 count. Runner at second and third, 1 out still. The 1-0, that's going to be high. Made the count 2-0. Blankenship, another one of those that he will either sacrifice himself or hit a line drive or something, a base hit, to score a runner. So 2-0. And just as I said it, that ball, going to be fair, hits the fence, scores 1, scores 2, extra base hit, double RBI for Bo Blankenship. Just as I said it. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 19, Aiden Ramage. So, looks like, not sure. I think coach made a mound visit. Yep. And they're going to have a pitching change now. So as they do that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Leopard baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Perry, Oklahoma. Your Leopards up 4-0 in the top of the third over the Lions.
Now
I'll bring up the left fielder, number 19, Aiden Ramage. Or, excuse me, I said top of the third. I meant bottom of the third inning. Bo Blankenship had a extra base hit, double RBI to put him up 4-0. First pitch to Ramage. The high made the count 1-0. So 1-0 count. Runner at second. 1 out for Ramage. The 1-0. Nice hit ball. And the left fielder misses it. Bo Blankenship heads home. So single RBI for Aiden Ramage. Aiden Ramage will steal third. Some extra base hit. And nothing going right for the Lions right now. Everything is going right. The Leopards, double RBI, single RBI, extra base hits, everything you name it. That brings up the catcher, number 22, Clayton Sanders. Pitch, he popped over to right field. And he comes up with the catch, a nice catch there. That's only out number 2, that'll score Ramage. That'll be 2 outs away in the bottom of the third. So Sanders sacrifices himself. The score now 6-0 now. Leopards on top in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up number 10, the pitcher, Brody Raming. First pitch to Raming. He popped over to the pitcher. That'll be out number 3. So that'll end the third inning. Bring us to top of the fourth. We'll be back with more Leopard baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning. Your Leopards on top, 6-0. Leading off at the top of the fourth, I'll bring up Bradley, number 2. Waiting the pitch from Raming. Pitches away, be outside. Count 1-0. The 1-0. He popped over to the shortstop. Kessler going to throw over to first. Blankenship. Get out number 1. Force out at first. So 1 out away in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up number 1 for the Lions. Pittman, third baseman, number 1. So 1 out. Bases clear for Pittman. Pitch from Raming. He popped over to, that'll hit the fence and go over the fence. Bounces over the fence. So he'll just stay at second. He'll just be able to stay at second, excuse me. That'll bring up number 6 now for the Lions. Again, runner at second, 1 out. Bring up number 6. After him will be number 35. Pitch be popped over third baseman. Third baseman, we're just going to throw it over to first. Blankenship will get out, number 2. So forced out at first. Runner from second will head over to third. Put him at third, 2 outs. That'll bring up number 35 now for the Lions. Again, Leopards up 6-0 at the top of the 4th over the Lions. After him will be number 13. Leopards just need one more out. Pitch outside, made the count 1-0. The windup, the 1-0. Inside. 2-0 count now. Two pitch. Nice pitch there. Made the count 2-1. Right down the middle. So runner at third, 2 outs. 2-1 count, number 35. Pitch outside. Made the count 3-1. This will be ball forward. That'll walk number 35 over to first. Put runners on the corners. 2 outs. That'll bring up number 13 now for the Lions. Put number 3 on deck. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Leopards up 6-0 over the Lions in the top of the 4th with number 13 up to bat. So waiting the pitch from Raming. They'll wind up in the pitch. Be high. Made the count 1-0. The 1-0. Right down the middle. Nice pitch there from Raming. Made the count 1-1. One. Fouled away, made the count 1-2. So 1-2 count, 2 outs, runners on the corners. For number 13, pitch high. Made the count 2-2. It's a 2-2 count. Waiting the pitch from Raming. Pitches away. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike number 3, out number 3. That'll end the top of the 4th. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Top of the fourth inning, or excuse me, bottom of the fourth inning. Your Leopards up 6-0 over the Lions. Leading off the bottom of the fourth will be the center fielder, number 4, Mitchell Henson. Everything going right for the Leopards right now. Defense-wise, offense-wise, everything is just going right. First pitch will be high and outside, made the count 1-0. It's 1-0 pitch. Popped over to left field, excuse me. Left fielder under it. That'll be out number 1. That'll end, or retire Henson and bring up the right fielder, number 1, Caleb Ince. So 1 out away in the bottom of the fourth. Leopards up still 6-0. Again, Ince up to bat. After him will be back to the top of the lineup with number 16, shortstop Bentley Kessler. They'll wind up in the pitch. High. Count 1-0. No pitch. That's going to be a little bit high. Made the count 2-0. The 2-0. High. So count now 3-0. 3-0 count, 1 out. Bases clear for Ince. So his bunt pulls back right down the middle. 3-1 count now. 3-1 pitch. A grounder over to the second baseman. Loses the ball. Can't see it. Ince will be safe. It's an error by the second baseman. Allows Ince to head over to first. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 16, Bentley Kessler. The runner at first and 1 out.
The runner at first, 1 away, coming to the plate for the Leopards will be the shortstop, number 16, Bentley Kessler.
So Kessler up to bat. 1 out. Runner at first. Pitch. And hit the dirt. And so stay at first. Made the count 1-0. Waiting the pitch. The 1-0. Called ball. Made the count 2-0 now. Goes over to first. It's safe. Two-0. Be high. Made the count 3-0 now. 3-0 count, 1 out. Runner at first for Ince. Or excuse me, Kessler. Ince at first. Almost hits him. That'll be ball 4 though, and walk Kessler over to first and put Ince at second. Still 1 out. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson. Leopards still up 6-0 over the Lions in the bottom of the fourth.
Now coming to the plate for the Leopards will be the second baseman, number 3, Ty Ferguson.
Last at bat for Ty. He had a extra base hit, double RBI. Pitch high, made the count 1-0. And I believe he also had runners at first and second, so kind of a little similar here. 1-0 count, Ferguson. The 1-0 pitch high, or excuse me, outside, made the count 2-0. So 2-0 count, 1 out. Runner at first and second for Ferguson. After him will be third baseman, number 11, Tucker Morris. Ferguson steps out. Steps back in. Waiting to pitch. 2-0. Outside. calls it a strike, though. Made the count 2-1. Probably should wait before I call it. 2-1 pitch. That's obviously a ball. Made the count 3-1 now. So 3-1 count, 1 out. Runner first and second for Ferguson. Waiting the pitch. Pitch is away. High. Lead ball 4. That'll load the bases and bring up third baseman, number 11, Tucker Morris. So still 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now coming
Again, Morris up the bat with the bases loaded.
number 11, Tucker Morris.
Base hit will score 1. Pitch. Hit the dirt. Made the count 1-0. So Vince at third. Kessler at second. Ferguson at first. With still 1 out. The 1-0. Big line drive. Base hit. And Kessler can't make it in, but Ince does. So that'll be a single RBI for Caleb Ince. Leopards up 7-2 now. Tag out at home, which tired Kessler to make it 2 outs. I'm just now talking about something. Morris at first, Ferguson at second. Again, 2 outs. Bring up number 21, Bo Blankenship. And looks like not sure. They reversed something, but now the Lions coach come out to talk to him. I think he's probably arguing if Kessler was out or not, or umps were talking about if Kessler was out or not. But I'm not sure if that's what it was. So that's what it was. It's only 1 out now. Runner at first and second. Bo Blankenship up to bat. Pitch, low. It's count 1-0. Also put Leopards up 8-0 now because they reversed the call. So 8-0, Leopards up. Bottom of the 4th. Runner at first and second, 1 out. 1-0 count to Blankenship. Pitch, outside. It's count 2-0. Two-0 count to Blankenship. Throw it over to second. And Ferguson will be safe. Leopards doing a lot of damage here in Perry, Oklahoma. Against the Lions. Pitcher gonna step off. No one out second. Count still 2-0. Pitch, outside. Calls it a strike. Made the count 2-1. Called it a little too soon there. So 2-1 count, 1 out. Runner first and second for Blankenship. Calls time, batter. Blankenship calls time. Again, Morris at first. Ferguson at second. That pitch is going to be high and outside. Made the count 3-1. After Blankenship will be the left fielder, number 19, Ramage. Pitch right down the middle. Will hit him. No, called ball. Wasn't paying attention. Sorry. That'll load the bases again That'll bring up number 19, the left fielder, Aiden Ramage.
19, Aiden Ramage.
That was ball 4. Again, bases loaded, 1 out. Ramage up to bat. Blankenship at first, Morris at second. Ferguson at third. Leopards up 8-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch inside. Made the count 1-0. The 1-0. Also inside. 2-0 count now. Two-0 count, 1 out. Runner, bases loaded, excuse me. Pitch. That was outside. Made the count 3-0. Ramage also another one of those that good hitter. Pitch should be a grounder over to shortstop. Throw it over to first. That'll be out number 2. Ferguson will head home though. It'll put the Leopards up 9-0, excuse me. With the runners at second and third, with 2 outs. That'll bring up the catcher, number 22, Clayton Sanders. Last at bat had a nice hit over to right field, but the right fielder had a nice catch. Almost got by him. Pitch outside, made the count 1-0. So 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at second and third. Leopards up 9-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch outside. 2-0 count now for Clayton Sanders. Excuse me, 1-1 count. One pitch. Nearly hits him. That'll be inside. Made the count 2-1. 2-1 pitch. High and outside. Made the count 3-1. It's 3-1 count, 2 outs. Runner at second and third for Clayton Sanders, the catcher. Again, Leopards up 9-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch high. That'll be ball 4. That'll load the bases again. 2 outs. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 10, Brody Ramming. After him will be center fielder number 4, Mitchell Henson. Courtesy runner for the catcher, Clayton Sanders, will be number 6, Parker Dotson at first. Lions, excuse me, struggling to get this last out. Just need one more to end this 4th inning. It's been a long one. Pitch. That's going to be low. Made the count 1-0. Pitch. Hit the dirt. 2-0 count now for the pitcher. Pitch. Nice pitch there. Be a 76-mile-per-hour pitch. Made the count 2-1. Still 2 outs, bases loaded. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Made the count 2-2. They're 1 strike away from ending this 4th inning. Two-two pitch. That'll be a line drive. That'll score 1, a base hit. Actually, an extra base hit. And a double RBI for the pitcher, Brody Ramming. Nice job there by the pitcher. They'll put the Leopards up 11-0 in the bottom of the fourth with Raming at second and Dotson at third. Still 2 outs. And it looks like they're going to have another pitching change. So as they do that, we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Up to bat now for the Leopards will be the center fielder, number 4, Mitchell Henson. 2 outs, runner at second and third, bottom of the fourth inning. Leopards up 11-0 over the Lions. After Henson will be the right fielder, number 1, Caleb Ince. First pitch to Henson will be called ball, make the count 1-0. The 1-0 be outside, make the count 2-0 now. Be popped up. Third baseman says he's got it. And he does. That'll be out number 3. That'll end the fourth inning. And bring us to the top of the fifth. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back with the top of the fifth inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning, Leopards up 11-0 over the Lions. New pitcher for the Leopards will be at number 8, Melvin McDonald. So usually, I think the last time I saw him play was at DH. Now he's pitching, so I'm not sure what the run roll is, but I believe 10 after 5, so we'll see. First pitch from McDonald will be high. Need to count 1-0. 1-0 pitch. It's going to hit the dirt, make the count 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch. Be a little bit high, make the count 3-0. 3-0. Be ball 4, that'll walk him over to first. So leadoff walk there by, not sure his number. We'll bring up number right fielder, number 18, Trevor Sutton. So runner at first, no outs. 18 up to bat. After him will be number 20 for the Lions. Pitch, high. Make the count 1-0. The 1-0. That's going to hit the dirt. That'll be ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes for Sutton. Two-0 pitch. Be high. Make the count 3-0. Pitch right down the middle. So first strike there from McDonald. Made the count 3-1 with no outs, a runner at first. 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 75 miles per hour. Be a full count now. Payoff pitch. That'll be ball 4. Put runners at first and second. With 1 out, no outs. That'll bring up number 20 now for the Lions. After him will be number 31. Bryson Taylor, number 30. Or 20, excuse me, up to bat. Runner at first and second, no outs. Waiting the pitch from McDonald. Pitches away. And that looks like a strike to me. But it might have been a little bit high. Make the count 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. High and outside. 2-0 count now. Two-0 pitch. Going to be high and inside. 3-0 count now. Runner at first and second and no outs. Three-0. Shows bunt, pulls back, not on time. Hit the count 3-1. What would be a good idea there? 3-1 pitch. Into the dirt, be ball 4.
Taylor will draw the walk, and that'll load the bases.
Taylor will walk over to first. That'll load the bases. No outs. Coach Edwards will make a mound visit. Talk to McDonald. And they're going to have a pitching change. So we'll be back as they do that. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Baseball live on Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. Bases loaded, no outs. Leopards up 11-0 over the Lions. Up to bat now, number 31 for the Lions.
Now on the ball for the Leopards, number 3.
Leopards desperately need an out here. New pitcher for Leopards, Ty Ferguson. So Raming at second. Ty on the mound. Ince still there at right field. Left field is still Ramage. So just looks like Brody and Ty switch spots. First pitch from Ty, going to be called ball. Made the count 1-0. 1-0, popped over. Morris with the catch and tags out the runner at third. That'll be 2 outs in one play by the same person. So nice job there by Morris. I think Morris just saved us a little bit there. Still runner at first and second, 2 outs. Bring up number, couldn't get his number, I apologize. Number 2. First pitch, going to be called strike, made the count 0-1. After number 2 will be number 1 for the Lions. Excuse me, 1-0 count. Pitch was low. 1-0, he fouled away, made the count 1-1. Excuse me, sorry, 0-2 count. I thought it was a strike. Pitch, outside. Called ball, made the count 1-2. So 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first and second for number 2. Leopards still up 11-0 in the top of the 5th. I believe if run rule is 10 after 5, that might end the ball game. And that will be. Nope, excuse me. That is not run rule. So I apologize. That is not the ball game. I didn't think it would be in the. No, that is. Okay, sorry. That is the end of the game. Leopards win 11-0 and the 5th inning over the Lions. But don't go anywhere. At 6:30, the Leopards will take on the Perry Maroons. They lost to them 4-3, I believe, last night. So be a tough game for the Leopards, but I think, they got their energy up, they're fired up, and I think they can pull it off. So stay tuned, everybody. You've been watching Leopard Baseball live, Leopard Sports Network.